Hello guys, in this video of proving FatLogic wrong, the Healthily Ever After edition, we are going to be looking at a woman who is 51 years old. Her name is Juliet Peterkin, and she has lost 132 pounds and really transformed her body. And I think at an older age, which I personally don't think 51 is all that old, but you know what I'm saying. I will link the full video below. We are going to go over this and see what she did, what she's learned, and how she is going about maintaining her health and weight.
In this captivating video, we'll unveil the remarkable story of how Juliet Peterkin conquered her weight loss struggles and regained a stunning...
I mean, look at, she is jacked. I mean, she's got great muscle tone. I mean, she looks great.
A fit and youthful appearance at age 51. Prepare to be amazed as we reveal her secret diet and workout routine that have played a pivotal role in her jaw-dropping transformation. Juliet's path to her remarkable metamorphosis began when she reached a tipping point. The scale mercilessly displayed 262 pounds, which served as a wake-up call she couldn't ignore any longer.
And see, at 250, 260 pounds, that was her wake-up call. How do these people get to 253, 354, 450 and beyond and not wake up? Like my throat is so scratchy today. I am struggling right now with kind of like a bit of like a stagnation, a plateau type deal. And it's just super frustrating, but it's like, I know I got to keep working towards it. There's definitely some issues with hormones and some PCOS that I told you guys I am going to go to the doctor, to an OBGYN, and we're going to see about maybe different procedures or things that we need to do to maybe help out with that. But it's frustrating, and I'm really happy that she was like, oh, no more. She hit her breaking point. And she clearly went for it.
No longer willing to surrender her self-worth to the suffocating weight, she decided to take charge of her life.
And she said that 260 suffocating weight. Okay, so again, that being that heavy, especially for a woman, is very, very hard. Almost no woman on the planet should have a 2 in front of her weight. So again, these fat activists who say they're 300, 400, 500 plus pounds, Amberlynn Reed says she can do, shower appropriately and lay on her back and everything and do all this stuff normal people can do. No, you can't. You can't. This woman considered 260 pounds as suffocating. When you're double and beyond that, just no way.
She started her journey in the late 2000s. In the past, Juliet's relationship with her body was complex. As a young girl growing up in Jamaica, she possessed a slender frame, desiring nothing more than to acquire...
Okay, now I don't know if this is like what they're talking about, but if you're looking at the... if you're not looking at the screen, they're showing a picture of her. I don't know if this is what they considered a slender frame. This is not a slender frame. This is very overweight.
The coveted, well-rounded figure she had always admired.
Well-rounded. No, but that is severely obese.
Determined to achieve her desired shape, Juliet turned to hormone pills, hoping to unlock the secret to a curvaceous physique. To her delight, her appetite grew voracious, and a profound love for indulgent eating blossomed within her. I loved eating so much.
So she was slender, and she went to extreme measures to increase her appetite, to gain weight, to try to get that quote-unquote curvaceous, voluptuous figure that she coveted, that I guess was desired there or something. I guess later on she realized how unhealthy that is, but that's very unhealthy. Wow.
Juliet confesses, a twinkle of mischief in her eyes. Her desk drawer became a treasure trove of cream-filled cookies and delectable sweet treats.
Yeah, and all that stuff tastes amazing, guys, but it's just not good.
Co-workers affectionately dubbed her the foodie of the office. Knowing that Juliet was the go-to person for satisfying their hunger pangs, indulgence became her second nature, and she reveled in her newfound identity. Juliet's confidence soared as her body underwent a radical transformation. From a once slender figure, she proudly bloomed into a woman carrying an astonishing 262 plus pounds.
Wow, and look at her now. Like, That's crazy. I mean, look at just, I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do to tell me that the picture on the left where she has the big gut and the flabbiness and sagginess and just, soft squishiness. That's not the way a body is meant to be. But in her other pictures where she is like exercised, she is ripped. I mean, she has got an amazing physique, actually.
She embraced her.
But again, this just shows you how you can be influenced by society and your peers and your group of people. And this is why the FA movement is so dangerous. They are encouraging people to do this and do bad things and not go in good ways. It's a death cult. It really is.
Curves unabashedly, parading around nude beaches without a hint of shame. Her journey had seemingly reached a pinnacle, or so she thought. Unbeknownst to Juliet, her love affair with food was slowly suffocating her. The very habits that had elevated her self-esteem were silently eroding her health. It was a harsh reality that she had yet to confront. As time went on, Juliet began struggling with various health issues.
And if you notice, like in this picture, I don't know how old it is, but she looks older than the pictures they're showing for like the thumbnail and stuff that she is today at 51. I mean, being heavy and having a lot of excess body fat, it makes you unhealthy. It shows you're very inflamed. It messes with your hormones. It ages you.
Including high cholesterol, irregular heartbeats, a family history of high blood pressure, heart disease, pre-diabetes, and so many other complications. At this point, she realized that it was a race to grab hold of her health or spiral down the road of a health disaster. Then, an unexpected tragedy struck, jolting Juliet to her core. Word spread through her workplace like wildfire, leaving everyone stunned and speechless. A co-worker who had always appeared fit and vibrant had suddenly succumbed to a fatal heart attack in the privacy of his own bathroom. The revelation blindsided Juliet.
Wow, that's sad. Now, here's the thing. They said he was fit and stuff. These people who idolize this big, heavier, curvaceous figure, was this guy actually fit and in shape and healthy? Apparently not, but maybe he was actually more than likely he was probably some degree overweight.
Yet and her colleagues, who had been oblivious to his underlying health issues, they failed to see beyond the surface, unaware of the eating habits that had stealthily led him down a perilous path. That fateful night, fear gripped Juliet's heart, and she found herself engulfed in a panic attack and frantically rushed to the hospital. It was at this critical juncture that she knew she had reached a defining moment, demanding an unwavering commitment to change. With unwavering determination,
yeah, like this is not healthy. Her heaviest weight.
Juliet embarked on a transformative journey, overhauling her eating habits and embracing the power of physical fitness.
Yeah, she really took hardcore to the exercise part of it too. But wow, she made overall changes. She looks amazing.
As she reminisces on her initial experiences at the gym, she fondly recalls shedding the first.
So she didn't even just want to be thin. She wanted to be like, I am going to be like a fitness model. I mean, she could go fitness model. She could do shows. I mean, she looks as good as any 20-year-old out there. Dang.
70 pounds, only to be confronted with the aftermath of loose, sagging skin. Seeking a solution for her excess skin, Juliet sought out a medical consultation. But her fear intensified as she lay vulnerable, her body marked with lines, tracing the incisions and scars that would remain. The vision of incisions under her arms, between her legs, and seemingly etched across her entire body sent.
Yeah, I know I'm going to probably have a little bit of loose skin if I lose the weight, but I will deal with it when I get there. If I have to get some removal for medical purposes, I might. But I'm not as worried about it. I mean, I don't know how bad it would be. I really need to get there first before I worry about that.
Shivers.
But I hate my arms and my stomach. I detest them.
Down her spine. The sight of an entire family protesting outside the doctor's office and their sorrowful cries accusing the medical system of taking their beloved mother's life during surgery deepened Juliet's terror. When Juliet realized that going under the surgeon's knife wasn't an option she could bear, she channeled her determination into a fierce commitment at the gym. It was far from easy, but her resolve burned like an eternal flame. Day in and day out, she remained unwaveringly consistent. And the results, my friends, were nothing short of extraordinary. This single decision became the catalyst that turned her life on its head, reclaiming her health and sculpting her body, igniting a blazing fire.
So she filled in a lot of the loose skin with muscle. Boy, did it work. She looks amazing, guys.
Of happiness, self-pride, and soaring confidence. She said that her coach introduced her to...
And look at that food. Lots of greens, vegetables, some fruit, eggs, some chia seeds, and some healthier whole grains. All whole food. That's a beautiful little spread there.
Some natural plant-based products. And when she started detoxing, she was finally able to lose all the extra weight.
Oh, I wonder if she's plant-based.
She lost
no, not if she eats eggs.
a total of 132 pounds and has maintained it solidly since then. And she says that she's always in toning mode. Gleefully reflecting on her body's transformation, Juliet smiled radiantly. Gone are the days of squeezing into a size 26. I am in a size
Wow, so she went from a size 26 to a size 24. I mean, God, that's amazing. Let's give her some props, man. Jeez.
2 to 4. I am now in the best shape of my life, and I am fully certified to guide and inspire others on their own journeys.
Awesome. So she trains people now. 51 years old, guys, and she's in the best shape of her life. See, like, life isn't over when you hit 30 or 35 or 40. Like, women tend to be seen as washed up and over the hill once they hit 30. So it's like, once I hit 40, I was like, oh man, I am really just like, I'm like an old hag. Like, I can't be sexy or desirable or appealing or anything like that. Like, I can't compete. It's a hard mindset to get out of because of the way, you know, society is with that type of stuff. Men get better as they get older and women just get grosser, right? That's like how they make you feel. But it's clearly lots of proof walking around, this lady being one of them, that's not true.
Her achievement was more than a mere physical metamorphosis. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us. Juliet eagerly shared her secrets to success when asked about her workout routine. I typically hit the gym 3 to 5 times weekly, reserving one day for an all-out cardio blast. It's crucial to give your muscles ample rest and recovery time. My workouts encompass dynamic, full-body movements that engage and sculpt my abs. And let me
Yeah, she's got amazing abs. I mean, she's just got amazing abs, glutes. She looks amazing.
Tell you, there is nothing quite like the exhilarating challenge of burpees. Even though I'm a certified fitness professional, I still have a personal trainer and attend boot camp classes. I believe in continually investing in my health and well-being. And what better way than to surround myself with a circle of passionate fitness experts?
Well, yeah, like there's the people in your life are going to dictate more than people like to admit what you do, how you are, your attitude. Like if you're always just around people that are bitchy, moany, negative, it's gonna rub off on you. If you that's why it's like the FA's like, I'm so passionate about this argument against where they say that it's okay for a big fat woman to want to date a fit man because they don't like fat men, but they get mad because fit people are fat phobic because they don't want to date these big overweight women. But it's like, no, you don't have the same habits. You don't have the same lifestyle. You know, he wants to be healthy and eat better and take care of himself and go be active. You don't. It's like, it's two different worlds. Like if you like to be out and about doing stuff, physically active, the outdoors, stuff like that, it's never in the end gonna work for you. Or you know, and you want to take care of yourself, it's not going to work for you if you're dating somebody and all they want to do is like sit in the house all the time. And like even on nice days and when the weather's nice, they just want to sit at home and do nothing or play video games or not. Like if you consider the idea of going out into the woods or outside, kayaking or walking or hiking or doing other things like that, these people are not going to find this a good time. And if you date somebody that goes, oh, I don't want to do that ever on my days, then it's ultimately it's not going to work. So, yeah, you have to surround yourself with people in your life that have the attitude you want, like to do the things you want. You'll be much happier.
Juliet's fitness journey began with humble steps, quite literally. She would take leisurely walks around her complex, huffing and puffing after a mere 20 minutes. Yet, something remarkable began to happen. Her strides became bolder, and her endurance soared. 2 laps turned into 3, and with each passing day, she added weights to keep her arms pumping. This was all before she even set foot in the gym. Inside the realm of the gym, Juliet discovered the thrill of boot camp workouts. It's a mix of cardio, strength training, and isolation exercises. After the cardio portion, like jogging, cycling, or jumping rope, it's time to move on to strength training. This includes activities like squats, lunges, push-ups, and dumbbell
Yeah,
curls.
and strength training, even just body weight exercises are important to help keep your muscles strong and your joints strong and stuff like that, especially as you get older when people tend to lose a lot of their strength.
The idea here is to get your heart rate up and burn calories. The strength training portion of the workout should last for about 45 minutes. Juliet also recommends incorporating some high-intensity interval training. This involves alternating between short bursts of high-intensity exercises and periods.
Yeah, and there's people who hate exercise, but you can find something to do that you like. And by far, the most important part of losing and maintaining weight is diet. So get that on track. That's your first big step. But you do need to, like I said, just do some type of like resistance training, like body weight resistance, and just some type of movement every day.
Periods of rest. High-intensity interval training is a great way to burn fat and build muscle simultaneously. She highly recommends stretching after exercise to relax the muscles so they won't hurt. She would tackle mini marathons. The triumph of crossing each finish line leaving her feeling invincible. But as life took an unexpected turn with the onset of the pandemic, she found herself confined to the four walls of her home. Undeterred, Juliet adapted, transforming her surroundings into her arena. She embarked on 1-mile runs around her house, defying the limitations that threatened to stifle her progress. When it comes to her daily diet, Juliet is meticulous and looks for ways to gain full body satisfaction with less food consumption. Juliet says during an interview, "I've replaced a lot of unhealthy carbs with sweet potato, cauliflower rice, quinoa, etc. Also, I don't eat meat. I choose fish, beans, vegan fed eggs, etc."
Okay, now I'm going to tell you, this is a good diet. It's really healthy and everything, but meat is not unhealthy for you. And here's a little tip, guys. People think the vegan fed eggs are better. They're not. That's actually quite mean and irresponsible to the chickens. Chickens are not vegetarians or vegans. They eat bugs, ticks, worms, they'll eat meat, stuff like that. And that's when they're the healthiest, and that's when their eggs are the healthiest. That's why, like around here, the healthiest eggs we get are backyard chicken eggs, where they're fed some scratch and stuff and a little bit of their grit, but they are allowed to, or they have an area where they can run around and graze in the yard, eat all the bugs and worms and stuff they want. And you can give them like scraps from your vegetables and fruit and meals, with the exception of a couple things. You have to be aware to not give chickens things, like onions and stuff. But that's when you're going to get the most bang for your buck out of an egg. That's when it's going to be the most nutritious and delicious. So I wouldn't do that. I would stay away from the vegetarian fed eggs. They are not superior, guys. Find a local person in your area that sells their backyard eggs, or get yourself, if you have a yard and stuff, get yourself a little coop with all you need is even just like 3 or 4 chickens. You get 3-4 eggs a day. It adds up, and they're the best, and they're fun, and they're easy to take care of. And most places, like even in town, you're allowed to have chickens. They may not let you have roosters because they're the noisy ones, but most places do let you have the hens, or you can have even another option for great eggs and meat birds are quails.
And I don't drink juice. I'm very rigid.
Yeah, don't drink juice. Juice is just sugar. If you want orange, eat an orange. Don't drink the juice. You might as well be drinking a pop at that point. No joke. I know people go, "Oh no, juice is super healthy. It's got all kinds of vitamins and nutrients." Yeah, but you know what? Okay, it's also got the sugar of like 10 oranges. Can you sit there and eat 10 to 12 oranges? No. You can get your nutrients and your vitamins elsewhere.
With my food intake. I snack a lot on nuts, and yes, I have a sweet treat here and there in the form of a protein wafer. I'm Jamaican, so I love the customary black rum cake, so I'll indulge on occasion. Starting her day off on the right foot, Juliet begins with a breakfast of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. This breakfast is fiber rich and contains
Yeah, that looks good, but fiber's overrated, guys. A lot of times if you have gut problems, people are going carnivore and stuff. They're helping their gut problems because fiber is actually very, very harsh on the digestion. It scrubs you. It can be a problem for some people, but this is, if you don't have trouble with fiber, this is a really, really good healthy meal.
Antioxidants, providing her with sustained energy and setting the tone for a wholesome day ahead. For lunch, she opts for salad mixed with colorful vegetables and leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell peppers.
Yeah, that's good, but like I know she's a vegetarian or whatever, but you need to add some like egg into that. Not just beans, beans and rice. I know they make complete protein, but animal protein is just superior, guys. At the very least, add some tofu, but like I said, eggs or chicken or shrimp or something.
She adds a protein source such as tofu to satisfy
Yeah,
her
there
and
you go.
promote muscle growth and repair.
And again, tofu's okay, but meat protein is superior, and so much of the almost all of the soy in the U.S. and tofu and stuff is all GMO. So if you can get non-GMO stuff, go for it. But yeah, soy, corn, stuff like that is the worst GMO products there are. So we try to avoid it as much as possible.
Come dinner time, she embraces a balanced approach by including a lean protein source such as fish, accompanied by a
Okay, so she said she's like a veg. Okay, she doesn't eat meat. Okay, let me tell you this. Fish is still meat. So technically she's like plant heavy, but she's not a vegetarian or anything like that. Fish is still considered meat by the vegetarian and vegan community, but it is a very good source of protein. So I'm glad she's eating it.
generous portion of steamed or roasted vegetables. She also incorporates whole grains like quinoa or brown rice.
Honestly, that meal would be fine though without the grains. Without you don't need them. But these ones aren't bad.
For added fiber and nutrients. Throughout
Again, you don't need to add fiber.
the day, Juliet stays hydrated by drinking plenty of water and herbal teas. She understands the importance of staying hydrated to support her overall well-being and aid digestion. Despite losing weight and getting in better shape, Juliet Peterkin is most proud of her loss of weight 100% naturally and didn't have to do any surgery, gastric bypass, sleeve, or cap.
Yeah, good for her. I mean, that's a lot of determination. That's a lot of will.
According to this fitness expert, one misconception most people have is that when you lose weight, the skin won't go back. But the fun fact is, it can and will. It's all a matter of patience. Skin has elasticity, and a balanced diet rich in vitamins, proteins, and fats will help build muscle and boost collagen.
That is true to a great degree, but the fact is if you are extremely obese and you have a lot of weight to lose, once you get to a certain point, there's just no way for that skin to completely snap back, and you are going to have loose skin, and you need to either accept it and be okay with it, and it requires care. You have to take care of it. It can rub, it can get caught in things, it can get infected if it's enough, or you need to consult with a surgeon about possibly getting it removed. Your skin can bounce back. Like mine might bounce back fairly well to a degree, but if you lose 100 pounds or more, especially once you get up to where you lose 150, 60, 200, the skin is not going to completely bounce back at that point. It just physically can't.
Which is an essential protein for healthy, firm skin. Also, drinking lots of water may also improve the skin's elasticity and appearance.
And yeah,
She said,
having a healthy diet and bulking up and building muscle will fill some of the skin out. But again, there's a point where you're just not gonna get rid of all that skin naturally.
I didn't have surgery for weight loss, nor did I rapidly lose weight. I'm still able to tighten each day. When surgery is done, elasticity is lost due to quick weight loss. My journey required a lot of sacrifices and saying no to many things I loved. Of course, I still have cellulite and hip dips.
She looks amazing. I wouldn't say nothing. Yeah.
But I'm proud of myself for coming this far, especially at 51.
Yeah, she should be, guys. All right, that's about the end of the video. We're going to end it here. Let me know what you think about this one. I think Juliet did great. She's very inspirational. And yeah, see, she had the patience to lose the weight slowly and steadily over time. And that's kind of like the best way to do it. It takes so long to put it on, it's not going to come off overnight. And that's what a lot of people get frustrated about. So let me know what you think. I really like this little series. I love this channel. And just leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye.